Good morning, Jake from the Roaming Homesteaders. Today we're on a quest. Yes, that's right. Many of you know we're here in Northern California, and one of the wonderful things that we get to enjoy here is all of the produce from the local farms and other businesses that bring in the produce from all over the state. We have been struggling this year because of the drought for several years really, but this year the government's shut off the water to a lot of these farms. So in addition to not having some of this produce grown readily in the state, we're also having a problem with a lot of the pick your own places. Now, we have a bunch of fruit trees in our backyard that we've started and that we're growing. Some of them are starting to produce fruit. We've got a fig tree in particular that's really going crazy this year. But our peach trees are very, very young. So peaches aren't quite ready to start producing. So one of the things that we end up going to Pick Your Own Farms is for peaches. So today we're actually on a quest for peaches. It's about 6:45 in the morning. The family is still back resting until we all pile in the car and keep driving. But we're going to be looking for peaches. The big problem here in Northern California with the peach harvest is a lot of farms have been shut off from water, and we had sort of a unusual late frost that killed a lot of the peach flowers. So we have that combination of things going on. Some of the farms just couldn't grow a lot this year because they didn't have enough water, and then the late frost killed a lot of the rest. The ones around our house actually got killed off by the frost, and then the ones that we usually go to down near Chico, a lot of them either closed off. I know one, I discovered that one owner of a blueberry farm that we wanted to go to this year passed away suddenly in May. That was very sad. So to see his farm up for sale and the announcement that there were no blueberries was very sad. But the other alternative is that Chico State University has a small farm and a peach sale that they actually start in early August here. And this year they got wiped out. They opened on the 9th and they were wiped out by Thursday. So today's actually Saturday. They've been out of peaches for several days, and we're kind of in trouble. You know, where are we gonna get our peaches so we can do our canned peaches and our snacking? You know, the kids, I think everybody except Sammy loves their peaches. So I'm out here waiting on a smog test for our car. Our registration was up this month, and I thought I'd get that taken care of today before we went out and about. But I've been making a few searches and phone calls trying to find all these peaches, and I'll tell you, it's looking like a crapshoot this year. Like, there were several places that closed down because of the pandemic, never opened again, and then there were a couple of places that closed because of the water situation, and then, like I said earlier, a few of them got wiped out by frost. So the peach situation is looking grim here in Northern California, so I'm gonna have to keep looking. Okay, so I'm hot on the trail of some peaches. We're going to be meeting back up with the family here shortly. We're going to get our breakfast, and then we're going to head over to Orland. Orland is a little bit from here, but we're going to drive over to Orland. I heard that there's a couple of really great fruit stands over there, and they've got some delicious peaches. A lot of them were wiped out. There was one called the Peach Shack that was just totally wiped out, and they were closed for the season. And I think there was another couple of places, Wolf Creek or one of those places over by Corning. But the word on the street is that there's peaches still in Orland. We love going over to Orland because there's a delicious little Mexican restaurant there with street food and just amazing. And the kids have been clamoring to go back to Orland since we went down there for the Honeybee Museum a couple of months ago, and I think everybody's really excited. So I'm going to go back, meet with the family, get everybody loaded up in the car, and head down to Orland. All right, I'm back in the house. We're going to be loading up here shortly, heading out. Yeah, good morning, cutie. How's it going? Yeah, you excited for the day? Yeah, so we're back at the house. I'm in the garage, just sort of checking on things. Yeah, we're back at the house. These are the pumpkin seeds that we have drying, and just an update on our loom projects. This is the latest tea towels that we're making. Yeah, we're back at the house. And then I'm gonna check on the garden real quick too. Let's see what we got back there. Wow, that's bright. Just checking on things. I harvested the basil seeds yesterday, and we've still got it. Oh wow, I forgot about these. I'm harvesting seeds right now. I have a ton of basil seeds here that need to be harvested. And we've got the corn drying here on top of the water tank. And then you guys have already seen the pumpkins over there. So yeah, garden is here. We're gonna be doing some work. This is our fruit tree menagerie. We've got about 30 fruit trees here that are waiting to go into the ground up in my parents' house. And we're waiting to see if we have some more seeds popping up here in the garden. We planted some squash for a second round. We're gonna see what happens there. So that's sort of the garden update. Let's see what's going on inside. Oh, hey guys. I'm back. Are you ready for an adventure today? All right, so I got some good news. I found peaches. Peaches, yeah. So we can make canned peaches and other peach things, but here's the good news. Guess where it's at? Orland, you're right. How'd you guess? Did mommy tell you already? Oh, so are you excited to go back to Orland? All right. And what are you guys making right now? Fried apples? That's delicious sounding. We're gonna have Appalachian breakfast? Okay, so I need to make some biscuits, don't I? All right. You want peaches?
Would they probably peaches after we go peach picking? We could go to town.
Yes. Why? Is there somewhere you want to go in Orland? Where do you want to go in Orland? Places? You guys want to go have lunch at the Mexican restaurant?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you love that place, huh? Okay, all right, so let's finish our breakfast and we'll go from there. I'm gonna make some biscuits, but I'll tell you, this is what happens when people leave their brand new nice fuzzy slippers laying around. Daddy gets a hold of them. Yeah. Whose slippers are these?
Mine.
Yeah. Don't leave them around or Daddy will end up wearing them.
Okay.
All right, where was I? Biscuits. Okay, so the oven's preheated. We're gonna go ahead and throw our biscuits in. Voila! Wendy's over here making fried apples. This is a pretty good recipe. We're probably gonna have it on a different video, but just for now, it shows you we've got our big 12.5 inch. This is our 12.5 inch cast iron, and we're gonna go ahead and start frying the apples up. It's a pretty easy dish. Great for Appalachian breakfast. You probably always order it when you go to Cracker Barrel. Fried apples are delicious and easy to make, so we're gonna have a recipe for that soon. But the reason I'm over here is gonna be a little bit different. So, who can tell me what you have to have when you have biscuits, at least in my opinion? That's right. No good biscuit is complete without gravy. So we're gonna go ahead and start some gravy here. Gravy's a pretty easy thing to make. It's really just, technically it's just flour, butter, and milk, and then seasonings. What happened to all the seasonings I pulled out here and had right here? Come on!
Sorry.
Pretty easy. You put in your butter, and when you melt that down pretty well, you go ahead and you put in your flour and your spices. We're gonna add the spices first because I want to get some of those. Spices in there. So we're gonna do a little bit of pepper. I like pepper sausage type gravy. We don't have any sausage this morning, so we're just gonna wing it. But a little bit of salt. I love my sage, so we're gonna do some ground sage. You can do anything you want in your gravy. The sky's the limit. Let's see. Let's use this one. So salt, pepper, sage. I put in thyme. I just use it all. And then this is a secret. I use broth base. So this is Orrington Farms broth base. I think we bought this online. Good stuff. Good powdered base. And it really helps make it taste like you put a bunch of meat stuff in there. So go ahead and put all that in there. This smells delicious. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put in my flour, and I wing it. You know, that's, I don't know, that's probably a third of a cup, half a cup, and I just wing it. Yeah, gravy is an art form; it's not a science. And then you just toast it up in there. Now you see here I've got too much powder. I'm gonna have to add some more butter. But who doesn't love more butter, right? Throw in some more butter. Butter. And then we have more butter to mix in with our crumbles here so that we don't have as much powder. Yeah, that's what it's going to look like. Just sort of crumbly stuff. You can hear it's pretty loud. It's pretty loud in the kitchen here today, but, you know, we're just going to deal with it. So there's your crumbles. Then I just throw in some milk. And again, I just wing it. I know this is frustrating for a lot of people because they don't have a recipe to follow, but that's how I cook. And that's some of the best.
Yeah, it's frustrating for his wife. He's somewhat challenged in the kitchen.
Well, you know, that's where the art comes in. That's how you could say you're a cooking artiste. And then you just kind of mush it up in here. Stir it really good. And one of my secrets to the perfect gravy, in addition to the spices, curry powder. I bet you a few people are screaming right now, "What are you doing? No!" A nice spicy curry powder can really give your gravy a kick. And it doesn't change the color too much. Alright, so there we have it. That's the gravy base. Now we just have to boil this and get it to thicken up. Just like that, our breakfast is ready to go. We've got our scrambled eggs and our delicious biscuits. And then we have our juice, and then we have delicious gravy ready to go. All right, so, and the apples are on the way. These just look absolutely delicious. Wendy made those. All right, so, quest number 1, a good breakfast. Check. We're back on the road and we have Orland in our sights. There's a little fruit stand that I learned about on Highway 32 between Orland and Chico. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna find it and we're gonna get some peaches. Yum!
So we continue our search for peaches today, and hopefully we can find some. Okay, we're going on a little bit of a rabbit trail. We just saw a sign that says pluots and peaches this way, so we're heading this way.
All right, this is how desperate the peach situation has become in Northern California this year. We followed a rabbit trail out in the middle of nowhere in the orchards near Chico. I don't even know where I'm at, but we found this little stand, and it's peaches and pluots for $2 a pound, which isn't terrible considering. But, you know, so literally, look at this. They trust you to put your money in the box. This is actually really cool because you don't see this sort of trust out here in California. That's a sad commentary. But we have some beautiful peaches here. So we got one flat of peaches, about 13 pounds. That's kind of sad considering just how many peaches you need to make some stuff. And I can't guarantee that these peaches won't all get eaten by the time we get them into jars. So we're gonna keep looking for more. This did seem to be a pretty popular spot. There's other people that have showed up since we got here. But this is not the abundance of peaches we were hoping for. And you know, the price wasn't outrageous, but we'd still like to find some more peaches, so we're gonna keep looking for more. So we're driving through after we found those peaches. We found a place called the Patrick Ranch Farm Museum, and we're gonna check it out because it looks like just the sort of thing that the kids would like to see. finished our visit to the ranch. Now we're gonna go get some Mexican food, and then we're gonna head up to another fruit stand for more peaches. We're here in the La Familia Restaurante Mexicano. La Familia Restaurant in Chico, and we're having some delicious Mexican family style food. I don't know what that means, but looks pretty standard for Mexican fare, but delicious. We're having a good time. What do you think, guys?
Really good.
All right, we're here at Julia's fruit stand, and we're gonna check out some peaches. I hear this is the best place to get peaches in this area, and we'll show you what they've got to offer. There's some peaches. Wow. Which one looks best? You like these best? Well, we finally made it home, and after hundreds of miles of driving and all day, we finally got a hold of 2 flats of peaches, about 23 pounds. One was from a roadside stand with no name, just a little cash box and a sign that said peaches. And the other was Julia's fruit stand off of 99 on the way to Chico between Red Bluff and Chico. So they were both the same price, about $2 a pound. I like the random stand a little bit better, just because we got some pretty big monster peaches out of that one. But Julia's, is a good consistent quality as well. They're just a little, they have to ripen up a little bit more. So random roadside and Julia's fruit stand, both pretty happy with. And now we've got 23 pounds of peaches that we can process and start making some good stuff out of. So hope you enjoyed this trip with us. If you like our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified whenever we release new videos. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.